Good morning everyone, and being Tuesday I always do one skincare product from SeneGence line, so that's what I'm going to do for today. Since this skincare week we are just concentrating on the basic skincare. I don't have any makeup on my face. It's just skincare alone, no CCTM or no makeup, and I just have Stella Glass on me. That's the one thing I'm wearing. The product I have chosen for today is the Spot on Acne Treatment. When it says treatment, we do have a few of them in our line, like brightening multivitamin, the anti-wrinkle, the spot on. We can also say the lash extend or the nail extend, which I'll be covering later part of later weeks. So the Spartan is a part of our oily to acne line. If you see, we usually combine, if you are going through with acne, then we have our complete oily to acne line, where we have the cleanser, daytime and nighttime moisturizer, and we suggest to have this Spartan. The difference between the complete line to this one is, this one you will not use all over your face, since it's the name itself suggests, you will be using only on the spots where you have the breakouts. Even for me, like due to stress, hormones, or anything, you will obviously break out few times a month. Even now I know we all are going through so much stress. I think around last Saturday or Sunday I had few around here. What you do is you just take a tiny dot, I will show you at the end, and just apply it on the spots where you see the blemishes. And I usually apply at night, that way it can rest. You can do twice a day too, but I would suggest you to start one time, which is mostly the night time, I would say to start with, and then move on to day if you need it to address it. What it does is it either treats it in two ways. Either it pulls out all the junks under the layers and bring it out, and it pops, or it will subsidize it and treats the bacteria there, and it settles. For me, that's what happened. It automatically went away. It didn't pop because it's not a huge one. Was very tiny, and I was able to do it in the early stages itself. The main ingredient here is benzoyl peroxide. If you compare the whole line, it has salicylic acid, whereas this one has benzoyl peroxide, but it's almost closer to 10%. I think it has 9.48 or something. So that is really nice to have. I had acne. I know most of you know. If you search the group, you will see my acne pictures on how much I had marks. I think around 2017. That's when I had my acne. The main thing is, when the dermatologist used to give that has salicylic acid, but whoever have used it, you know what, it either dries up your skin to the core, or it will start peeling. So those are the two effects, because the prescription level drugs are really strong to address the problem. So but you will have those two. Here it has another ingredient. What it does is it dilates the skin. That way the treatment can penetrate and go deeper and treat it well. So that's a cool thing about that. And also it has aloe vera, which is going to soothe the redness that's going to cause with the acne. So for me, it's an adult acne, and it's most of stress acne, I would say, because I didn't have much of hormonal issues when I went, and also it was not in my genetics. Like, I mean, my mom's skin used to be like such a clear one. Even my sister doesn't have any of those things. So I think mine was more into stress acne, so which is unavoidable these days. Like we all are stressed one way or the other. So it has another ingredient called allotonin, which helps for a healthy skin, which is also helps to non-irritate the skin, because as you know, with oily to acne skin, it's going to be really sensitive, and it's hard to touch sometimes too. So these helps to calm down the redness and other things. So if you're someone who doesn't have like acne, a lot of acne, but you will have occasional breakout, then this is a good product to have. I don't know whether you can see how much it's still left. I think I've been using it more than a year close to now, because you will use only tiny drop. I don't have any breakouts in my face, so I'm not going to use it on my face. I'm going to just show how much I'm going to use. I will use on my face, and also it will be the first product that goes on after your cleanser. Once you cleanse the face, whenever it says treatment, that means it's designated to go deeper to treat the problem. So you always use that first, whether it be dark circle treatment, whether it's brightening or the spot on. So make sure that you use this product as the first one. Since SeneGence has many different products, their molecules are designed in such a way, the one that has to penetrate deep are very small, so they go way down to skin and cellular level and treat it better. Whereas the night cream and collagen night pack are like bigger molecules, so they mostly work on the surface level. So let me show how much I'm going to use. I won't even press the whole tube because it's highly concentrated. So just like this much will be enough for the spot treatment. So just take tiny bit and just apply on the space where you need it, and just blend it with the skin, or you can leave it with like a, what to say, like on top of it. If you are like, sometimes it pains, right? I know when you have a cyst or something, that too when you have like a acne, it is painful to touch it. Sometimes you don't want to activate it too much. That's why we do even have the detox mask, because some people cannot use the exfoliators like facial resurfacer or the polishing exfoliator, because you don't want to overwork on your acne. So that mask will try to pull out the junk, so instead of irritating the skin. So the same way, if you don't want to press or apply too much, you can just apply this one on top of the place it needs to be treated, and just leave it out. And as I said, it either subsidize the redness and treats it, or it pulls out the junk. That way you can just pop it out or something. And not only that, it comes with our Senaplex complex too, so it is going to help for cellular renewal at the same time treating the acne. So it's both the benefits at the same time. So that's all for the product of the day, and hope you all are staying safe and staying indoor. And this week, as I said, we are doing the basic skincare. It's nothing else, just your cleanser, your daytime and nighttime. So please feel free to participate, and know your skin type, know the basic things you can do to take care of your skin. And I always prefer your makeup will look good only when the skin underneath is looks better. So the first step for doing that is doing the basic skincare, which is these three things. Like this is a must have, no questions asked. Like where you are at, whether you are at 16, whether you are at 61, it doesn't matter, you need this in your system. And as I said, if you don't know, you can always reach out to me. I will help you to find out your skin type, and start with the line you like of. And also my big batch of samples are arriving anytime. I think it's coming either Thursday or Friday. If you have never tried it, reach out to me. I am ready to send out your skincare package. Having the time at home now, do your first step of taking care of yourself, and this is not going to take your entire day, just 2 minutes of your day, morning and evening, but you will be good to go for the whole day. So have a wonderful day. See you all soon with a new content.